Yeah, hello.
So, hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good evening, actually. I think
Okay,
it's
sorry. It's a good evening. Very good evening.
no issue. So, sorry for that. And you are hosting this, session, no? So you should start first. You already know. I don't know.
Okay, it's okay. No issue. If you ask,
Okay.
I ask. Everything is okay. How are you, ma'am?
Okay. Okay, I'm doing well, and thank you for asking. What about you?
Same here. I'm also doing well, ma'am. I'm doing absolutely great, ma'am. How's
Okay.
your day treating you?
My days was productive and has been productive. Okay, and now again I can say I already have two sessions and this is my third session. So yeah, this is going productive.
Okay. Usually, how many sessions do you take in a day?
Mostly I take only one session, but due to network issue for 2 days I didn't have any session. So today I'm taking session
Okay, ma'am.
regularly.
Like basic. Okay. And how's the weather there?
The weather is here cloudy actually. Okay. Right now is a cloudy, otherwise it's a full bright and sunny day.
Okay. Which weather do you like the most and why?
Okay.
These are basic questions. So, bear with me.
Okay. Okay. If you talk about weather, so I love to winter season as well as also rainy season. Okay. And rainy season just because when uh, when it when rain is it comes. Okay. Then I love that moment. Okay. I love that. How to say smell of sand that is called meticore. Okay,
Okay.
and in at that time I love to reading books and I want to completely enjoy that time with myself and with a hot piping coffee tea whatever I have and I'm reading the book and this kind of things I love to
Okay,
enjoy my
having
life in
tea
this
and
way.
reading books in rainy season,
Yes,
you
yes.
enjoy the most, ma'am.
And
Okay, are you a tea person or coffee person? Which do you like the most, tea or coffee?
okay, actually I have taken both. Okay.
No, if you have choose one, like which comes on first priority? If you have to
Okay,
choose one,
preference.
so
Okay.
what
So
would you
I
prefer?
prefer coffee. Yeah, I prefer coffee because
Okay,
after
I
having coffee, I feel more energetic. So that's why I
okay,
prefer
ma'am.
coffee.
Ma'am, okay, ma'am. I recently, not recently, yesterday I watched a video on YouTube there were a conversation about coffee that a person went in a restaurant. He was checking the menu that it was like a coffee restaurant, like there were various variety of coffees. So do you know
Mhm.
that in coffee there are multi like there are many variety.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, I just know only one that is made. I used to make. Okay, that coffee I know, and whenever I go outside, I prefer cold coffee. Okay, if it's depend on the weather. Okay, otherwise I prefer simple coffee, not like a caramelized, not a cappuccino, or something like that. Okay, I
Right,
really don't know
many more
about the
there are.
taste.
It's a very
About the
complex
taste.
thing. Right,
And
it's a full of complexity.
because one incident happened with me that is was funny incident. One day we went to mall, okay, in Gurgaon. Okay, then we ordered. We can't order manually, so we ordered with the machine. So I just like pick coffee. I don't know which kind of coffee they gave me, and it was very bitter and so strong. Okay, I just sipped at once and then I left. So yeah,
Right. Yesterday I watched video, but I forget their names. They mentioned that in one coffee they make with milk. In another they don't add. This like without milk, and another
black
they use
coffee.
like milk with foam. So there are
Yeah.
very varieties, some strong,
I
some.
know a
But we
little bit.
know,
I know about that.
okay, okay. Especially I enjoy like normal coffee. We
Hmm.
buy like
But
some packet of coffee, Nescafe, and put into milk and
yes.
just have. Okay,
But
ma'am.
black
Bef-
coffee is like a healthy coffee, very healthy. Instead of we are
right,
taking like adding sugar or milk, that is not in like a healthy. Okay, but we take only black coffee in a hot water. That is very healthy and effective.
right, ma'am.
I already.
Tea without milk or coffee without milk. It's very good, ma'am. Both are
Yes, yes.
very good for health. Okay,
Yeah,
and
right.
another thing. What's about green tea? Have you ever tried green tea?
No, but yeah,
Do you want to
I
try
heard
once?
about that. Of course, I want to, but I never, you can say, take.
Okay, then wait. Don't wait for like too many days. Whenever you will go to market, just buy a packet of green tea and try once. Some
Yeah,
people really they
actually,
like
I
the
just
taste of sweet
tried.
coffee.
I tried
Some they
it
don't.
once.
Green
Actually, I
tea,
tried
not
it
coffee.
once green tea. Yeah, I'm talking about
Okay,
green tea. One day, my brother, okay, my brother, was having green tea. Then suddenly, I'm reached over there. Then he told me, just try it. And then I asked, what is this? No, you just try it. Try it. Take taste. Taste it. So then I had taste. Then it was so bitter and so like I don't feel like it's very like a interesting taste or something like.
because we are addicted to having like tea or
Yeah,
coffee. It's
sugar.
totally different. It's
Yeah.
like plant boiled water only.
But nowadays I'm
With
cutting down on sugar. You can say,
why?
yeah,
Why?
because this is not so healthy if you take like a lot of sugar, especially white sugar, like in a tea or like a milk every time you take. So this is not helpful
Yeah.
for your body, everything.
Right,
So
ma'am.
that's why,
Right.
yeah.
We can't cut out sugar from our life completely, but we can reduce gradually. We can reduce the amount of
It is, yeah,
sugar. Right, ma'am.
gradually. Earlier, I just add one, like 2 tablespoon, okay, 2 small tablespoon in my tea. But nowadays, I'm just prefer to only one,
One
okay,
spoon. Yes, yes.
and
And
one
right,
spoon.
right, right.
And
Okay,
nowadays,
but
I'm trying.
okay, you are doing great. You reduce the half quantity, like 2 spoon right now, 1 spoon. So direct you cut the half quantity.
My family members always, like scolded me. You forget all the time. Add like sugar in the tea. So then no, I deliberately add less little sugar just
No,
because
it's
I'm
very
nowadays I'm health
very good.
curious.
It's
Sorry,
totally
health.
like injurious to our health.
Yes,
Like
yes, that's
there are many chemical process after that we get this sugar. It's not healthy for our health.
yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, I forget about like we are talking first time for my channel. So
Okay.
especially I like for the sake of my viewer, please give your
Mhm.
introduction.
Okay, sure. As you know, my name is Deepika. I'm from Haryana, and currently I live in Palwal, that is not too far from Delhi. If you talk about my qualification, I hold master degree in commerce. Previously, as a work as a teacher, but currently I am a homemaker. Alongside managing my home responsibility, I also run a small YouTube channel, English with Deepika, where I upload and share, you can say, solo video and conversational video. If you talk about my hobbies, so I love to listen music, reading books, learning new things every day. And nowadays I'm completely, you can say, immersed with this language. So I really passionate with this language. So I'm working on my English speaking and communication skills both. Okay. And nowadays I'm enjoying this process. So I love to uh, connect with different personality, and I'm married. I blessed with two lovely daughters, so that's pretty much about me. Yeah,
Okay, great, ma'am. You are doing exceptionally well. All things are doing great, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
sure.
We decided that we are going to discuss on parenting, that the
Okay.
role of a good parenting or parenting in our life.
Mhm.
Are you comfortable in this topic?
Sure, whatever I know, I will give it a shot. Sure.
No, it's not about gathering knowledge. Like right now, you are a mother of two. So you
Hmm.
are a parent. You are living this life. You are playing the
Yeah,
responsibility or playing the role of a mother. So you are indulged in parenting, and we
definitely.
already lived our childhood. So we
Mm-hmm.
were a child that time. So what do you
Okay,
think that why is good parenting important?
good parenting. Yeah.
Yes, why it's important? Continue,
Okay.
ma'am.
As the Okay, according to my opinion, good parenting is very important. Not because good parenting is not because you are take care of your kids. Okay, you are take care of kids most of the time. You are trying to provide each and everything to to your kids. Okay, it's about you are like upbringing your kids with good manners. They are you're providing for example, you're sometime not sometime but it happen, most of the kids are like a stubborn. Okay, they uh, it's hardly to handle them. Okay, in that case we can't shout on them. Okay, we can't
Right,
scold
right,
it
right,
shouting, because in this way they are get bad impact. Okay, because
very true.
at that time Chris is thinking like that. Okay, my parents is don't love me, don't like me, that's why they all the time they scolded me, they shouting on me. Okay, sometimes it happened when we are frustrated. Okay, we are venting out on them. So these kind of thing you have to avoid, otherwise your kids always taking these kind of uh, steps in a wrong direction. Okay, because I'm also a mother of two kids, I also noticed that thing. My younger one is very notorious. Okay, so whenever she is uh, playing not playing, I mean say do any kind of bad thing like suppose she slapped her eldest younger sister, sorry, elder sister. So that is bad manner, of course. So whenever I try to make her understand, you don't do that. If I like shout, I'm starting shouting on her, you don't do that, this is the wrong thing, something like that, they can't understand. Okay, you have to you have to like with politely, you have to make her understand politely. Okay, so in this way I'm trying to upbring my kids. Okay, and next is, for example, I have a two daughter. Okay, and most of the time my elder daughter complains me, mama, always you love I mean younger daughter a lot than me. Why? Okay, both of wants to same attention. Okay, they suppose we in this condition we can't make her understand, this is the small girl, she can't understand, she needs more care and more love affection something. Okay, so in
Right, right.
that case both kids wants to same kind of attention. So this is also hard, at the same time uh, you give the same attention, it's quite hard in, sorry for that.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You are speaking quite well, and you mentioned almost each and every point that
Mhm.
they need
Thank you.
validation, and the small children they need more care.
Yes.
We have to put some extra efforts while we are taking care of them. Okay, and another thing you mentioned that some children or child they are like very rigid or stubborn.
Mhm.
So sometimes they are okay, what can I say? Sometimes they want something and they are totally weeping, crying that mom, I need this thing, I want this, that.
Mhm.
But shouting it's not a solution. You mentioned that
Okay.
some parents they shout on their children. It affects badly on their mental health, and in
Yeah.
long term they will it will provide like impact very bad, ma'am. Okay, so
Become
you
aggressive.
mentioned that don't shout on your children. So I agree with your each end points. So which challenges have you faced in your childhood, if you can remember that in childhood, which challenges have you faced? Do you remember any?
Hardly I remember points, but
That
yeah, I know I was very introvert. If someone, suppose my parents deny for something, na, so I never, you can say it again. Okay. Okay, my father and my mother said to no, so I didn't have a courage to say it again, that thing. So yeah, and most of the time I also felt like that. Okay, I never demand for anything. Apart from that, they never focused me. Why? Suppose some child are very stubborn. Okay, at any cost they wants to anything at the same point, and sometimes parents provide her, sorry, provide them. Okay, but in that case my I was thinking like that. I was not stubborn. Okay, if you say no once, so I never say it again. But parents also was thinking like that. Okay, she's never demanding again and again, so by deliberately they provide something. So for example, if I said like for example for toy, okay, but sorry for network issue. Again and again this happens.
okay, ma'am, it happens. Continue. No issue. Continue.
Okay, so yeah, suppose suppose I'm demanding for a toy, but they are not providing me. After suppose after some time, some if you have any kind of, I would say completely, I would say you have to give some surprises to your kids. Okay, they are not stubborn, so you also maintain that bond. Otherwise, yeah, so you have to maintain that bond with kid. So yeah, I would say I just remember only one thing. Otherwise, I really don't know. If I remind, then I will tell you.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. Okay.
So
Okay.
could you tell me, share your experience?
Okay. I am a single boy of my parents. I have two younger sisters. So
Mm-hmm.
I belong to a farmer family. So my parents provided me each and everything. But I have
Okay.
like one regret in my mind that
Mhm.
they didn't focus on my education. Like they provide me, they put me into a good school. But at home,
Mhm.
like as a child, we need more care. That parents they should
Mhm.
take a participation in their in children's activity or in academic also. If they would help me, so I would be on another position now. So, but
Okay.
those things they already done for me. So it was like I am indebted with them. So I pay gratitude.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So I
they
would say one thing.
all things they did for me. So it was amazing, ma'am.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
those
So
things
you
I
have
missed in my
only
childhood,
one
I'll
regret.
provide them my children. Yes, I have this regret
Mhm. Okay, that's great. That's great. It
because, ma'am,
happen.
my mother.
Sometimes
Okay,
maybe
one
the
thing.
parents
Okay,
don't
no,
aware.
main thing that my mother was a homemaker. She is illiterate, but my father she was busy in his profession in farming only, and I don't have elder brother or sister. So this thing, and they did all things amazing, ma'am. Whatever they can did, so
Mhm.
they make all things, ma'am.
Okay. And I you can say I was shifted in hostel. Okay, when I was in sixth class. So So you can say I don't have a much memory just
Okay,
because in very in you can say early age I was shifted in a hostel. So they provides me everything like a good education, everything. But sometimes I also feel like that I'm deprived from parents' love.
parents love. Right, right.
Okay. Yeah. After hostel, I was shifted to my granny house just because of my higher study. Okay. And when I had completed my graduation, post graduation, and immediately I got married. So that's why I would say.
Okay. Right now you are a parent, so what expectation do you have from your children?
Expectation from my kids. I don't expect something because they are very, you can say, like how to say, very small and no, I heard somewhere. Suppose you are, I'm saying maybe I'm wrong, okay? So, but I want to say we never like expect to not kids to anyone. We never expect to
Anything.
something, okay? Because when you expect something now, and in future they will don't you can say complete it, okay?
Right,
Don't
right.
fill it. So you feel so regret. You feel so something like shattered into your inside, something like that, okay? So
Right, ma'am, right.
I learned this thing after long time. I learned this thing. Otherwise, earlier I'm that kind of person. I just expect. Suppose I'm doing something for other person, so I want to expect something from that person in return.
Okay.
Okay. In that condition, what happened? I always feel bad because someone is not you can say complete how to say complete my that thing na expectation you can say. So then I feel very bad and you can say
Right, ma'am.
yeah. So that thing I learned. So that's why I'm never expect to anyone, not my kids.
Okay, okay, ma'am, got it. And we should not expect anything from anyone. And like whenever our
Otherwise, you
expectation
feel
break, so we will have regret, ma'am. And okay,
get
next
hurt.
question:
Yeah.
that imposing our dreams on our children, is it good or
Mm, no, that is not good. In any case, it is not good. I would say. Suppose you
but we
are
notice that many
your
parents do this thing.
yeah, they did, but it is not good way of parenting, okay? It doesn't
Right, ma'am,
mean
right.
you give bond to that child. It doesn't mean you control the whole life of that person. You
Right,
can't
ma'am.
do that.
Okay, ma'am, today we have less time, so I want to ask many questions as much as possible. My next question that
Okay, no
okay,
problem.
those habits we want to see in our children behavior, that don't use
Mhm.
mobile, talk politely. So before seeing these things into their behavior, we I think that we should adapt these things in our behavior.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, you are saying right. Because children are learning those things which are their, you can say, living. In that environment they are living, they are learning from that thing after noticing. Suppose that every time if I am scrolling my phone, okay, then kids also learn that thing. Mama always scrolling phone, so maybe this is not a bad thing. So they are
Right, ma'am.
affecting from that thing. Okay, if I'm shifting my time instead of scrolling to reading, so they are learning. Okay, reading also the important part of our life. So they are you can say they are uh, waste a lot of time on scrolling phone. They also try to read something. So you have to create that kind of environment which kind of you want to you want to like your say
Right,
sorry your kids, you want to be make
right,
that
ma'am.
kind of kid. Yes,
Right,
yes.
ma'am. Right. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely right. You're saying that those things we would like to see in our children behavior, we should adapt these things firstly. If I want that
Lastly.
my children will respect elder, respect elder people. So firstly I have to respect.
Yeah.
If I want that my children they won't lie in future, firstly I have to speak truth.
Mhm.
And if I want that my children stay away from mobile, so at least I should reduce my mobile timing, my screen timing. And like
Yeah.
unnecessary things I should avoid, like playing in mobile. And I am expecting that my children will go outside and they will play there. So it's impossible, ma'am. It will never happen.
Even
Never.
don't shout on your spouse. Even don't shout on your spouse in front of the kids.
Right, ma'am. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, they also learn the same thing.
Right, ma'am. Right, right, right. Okay, and another question, that some people, some parents, they are like very disciplined. They impose many things on their children. Don't do this thing, that thing, blah blah blah. And some they providing extreme freedom, that go out whatever you want to do, so go. It's sometimes it's injurious to their health, because they don't know
Mhm.
how fire works, how there are some advantages and disadvantages of each and everything. So how can we make balance between both? Because giving utmost freedom is not good, and like to putting too much pressure it's also not good. Like there is a small
Mhm.
line between both, like maintaining balance. So how can we
Yeah, I
inculcate
got.
this approach?
Okay. Yeah, you're saying right. When you pressurize the kids, it is also not good. When you just provide a fully freedom, it is also not good because in they are in that situation in that age, they are not understand each and everything. Okay, this is bad or good first. So I want to say we just provide freedom, okay, but after that you are just take care. You watch out. What are you doing? Sorry, what your kids are doing, okay, you also watch out that time. I do every time this thing, okay. I'm not to pressurize everybody you sit at the one place, no, you play, okay, but while playing I just keep watch outing, okay, what is doing something, suppose that any kind of electronic appliances they are using or not, sometimes it happens. So yeah.
Right, ma'am. Right, right. We should be more cautious if while our children is
Mhm.
playing or they are doing something. So it might be hazardous for
Yes.
them. Okay, and next thing,
Okay.
okay,
I
okay.
think she asked a lot of questions in a one session.
Yes, we don't know, like whenever we will connect again. So
Okay,
make the
no
most of
issue.
the
We
time.
will connect. Of course, we will connect. Don't worry.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. Okay,
So,
okay, okay. We need some topic for discussion. Like right now, we already spoke more than 30 minutes, and we never be stop like waiting or thinking that what should I ask or discuss. So right now we are like continuously speaking past 30 minutes.
yeah, actually, 30 minutes already completed. No, no problem. So we can, if you want, so we can wrap
No,
up.
no,
Otherwise,
no, 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 no. Listen, ma'am. I was saying that importance of selecting a topic. If we select something, so we have many words, many sentences, many questions, or many answers. So if we select a topic, I was saying that importance of selecting a topic. We decided
okay.
that we will discuss of parenting role. So we discussed many things. We use sentences, we use vocab, and many things. Ma'am, we spoke.
But, but honestly, I would say you can say I didn't prepare for that.
No,
Honestly. Okay.
we are not here for giving examination. You spoke really very well. I read about this topic almost 20 minutes, and there were same point.
Okay.
There were almost same point.
Sure. I got your point. I got your point. For next meetings, we can decide any topic. You would say
Okay. No, no. I am saying that next
you
video,
want
like
to
whenever we
decide
will,
any topic for next meeting.
no, no.
Like that.
Listen, whenever we will connect again, so that video will be for your channel. So that time it's totally up to you. If you
Okay.
want to discuss on any topic, we will discuss
Okay.
on the topic.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's your choice on your session.
No, definitely I will try to discuss on particular topic because I'm saying here this is my second or third session. Then I'm talking. I'm you can say discussing on a particular topic. Most of the time, what happen? I'm just go with the flow. So I'm also learning how to discuss, how to ask a question related any topics. Yeah.
No,
So if you have any topic in your mind, so you,
you are a quite good speaker, ma'am. Keep it up.
but really, I'm not good at discussing any particular topic.
Okay,
Literally.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Last question from my side that we discussed about parenting. Okay, and
Okay.
it's reality that no one is perfect in this world. Still we are learning this language in age of 30 or like maybe near 30. So right now we are learning every day, we are making mistakes, but many parents they expect from their children they won't make a single mistake. Without making mistakes, how can they learn, how can they grow, how can they learn new things?
It is not possible, when you are
Right,
learning.
right,
So, like mistakes are inevitable. Okay. Mistakes are inevitable in during the journey of learning. Okay.
right,
When you are making mistake, it means it is the proof you are learning something. Without
right,
mistake,
ma'am, right,
how
right,
can you learn? How can you learn? So the people, any person, your parents who think, okay, we want to, like the person called is fastidious. Okay, fastidious person think about that we need everything's perfect without any mistakes. So it is
right,
not
right, right,
possible. It is not
right,
possible.
ma'am. Right, ma'am. Yes, you are saying right. Mistakes are guidelines. They are the
Yeah,
guideline, or we learn from our mistake. Otherwise, how can we learn?
yeah,
Those
yeah.
they are doing nothing, so they won't make any mistake. But if we are doing
Yes,
something, so mistakes are part of learning. Mistakes are part of everything. Without making mistakes,
yes,
we can't learn anything. Okay, ma'am.
yes,
My
yes.
whole question I wanted to ask, so I already asked the whole question.
Okay, no issue. So we should wrap up this session, okay? Because we
Right,
are
right, ma'am.
already running out of time. So thank you so
Right, right.
much for connecting with me, and yeah, I'm enjoying that. Whatever you asking, I'm enjoying completely.
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I enjoy talking to you.
Thank
Glad to meet you. Okay.
thank you.
Ma'am, see you soon. Bye. Take care.
See you soon. Bye.